Well, finally, the jinx has been broken. Number 80 has now become number 81 for Virat Kohli, the king, because breaking news at this point in time in the Perth Test match, Virat Kohli has managed to notch up his 30th Test match ton, and because of that, now India have declared and the target for Australia to survive for the next 30 minutes as well as for the next 2 days is 534. And this is truly a remarkable exhibition of what we have seen here, because this is a fantastic situation that we are developing at this point in time. So, Virat Kohli has notched up his 30th Test match ton and in the process has broken a lot of records. Firstly, he crosses the Don. Sir Don Bradman, 30 test tons now. Don Bradman had 30, he had 29. This is his seventh test ton in Australia. He equals Wally Hammond, and that is why this is a fantastic achievement that he's done. Second century that he's achieved at the Optus Stadium in Perth. He had hit 123 in Optus in 2018. Now he has hit a brilliant 103. We knew that the declaration was going to come because of the way how Nitish Reddy and Virat Kohli were batting. I mean, today when you looked at it and you felt that Virat Kohli was in the zone as to how he would get to his ton, well, he unfurled that straight drive of his, of Pat Cummins. It was a vintage shot which ensured that, yes, he was ready for the big thing. Then, uppercut of Mitchell Starc for a six. When have you seen Virat Kohli using the uppercut? Rarely. But then, it is a fantastic situation because he used the sweep against Nathan Lyon, and in the 90s, that was the zone in which Virat Kohli was in. He used the reverse sweep. When was the last time Virat Kohli used the reverse sweep? Rarely. So that's why today you saw the complete package. Virat Kohli scoring a century with sweeps, reverse sweeps, uppercuts, straight drive, and because of that now 81 test match ton, 81 international tons now, 50 he's got in ODI cricket, 30 in test match cricket, and the one T20I 100 that he got in the Asia Cup. And that is why this is a fantastic achievement that Virat Kohli has had. Now, because of this, Australia now have a huge mountain to climb here. I mean, Everestian peaks. I mean, in the history of Test cricket, no one has ever chased down 535. And looking at the way how things are, it doesn't look like it's happening, because you're seeing in this pitch already the cracks are starting to open up. The ball is keeping low. It is ensuring that, yes, it's spinning. Some deliveries are jagging away off the crack. And that is why it is going to be a big problem for Australia. Tomorrow, if they can survive, it will be a big feat indeed by Australia. So India hold all the aces. And because of that now, 81 international centuries for Virat, 19 more to go for him. Everybody's now trending 100 international tons. But let's make no mistake about it. It will take a lot of effort for Virat to get there. So this is the current situation we are looking at now. This is the ideal scenario for India to ensure that they have already sealed the game, stamped their authority, and given a big statement to Australia, because this is a brilliant situation for them. Now, you just got about 25 minutes left for the stumps break. Now, 3:20 it is going to happen. And because of that now, 20 minutes, maybe you can get a wicket or two. Australia will be under the pump, and that is why now the Perth Test match has gone beyond them now. And it was a very viral reaction that Virat Kohli had. I mean, he swept Manas Labuschagne for a boundary, but then he didn't realize that whether it was 100. He just didn't realize it. And that's why he really fantastic situation. And looking at it, he was confirming for about 20 seconds. Have I got it? Have I got a century? And because of that, Virat Kohli, the reaction went absolutely viral. And he then realized, okay, everybody's cheering. The scoreboard flashed 130 test match tons for Virat Kohli. And then he blew a flying kiss to Anushka, who is present at the Optus Stadium. And fantastic scenes indeed when you look at it as an Indian fan. Whatever could go right in this test match, it's gone right for them. Bumrah, 5 wickets. Then you've seen Virat Kohli, Yashasvi Jaiswal, the future and the past great in this sense, all coming together to ensure that India are now in an impregnable position at this stage. So 535 is the target for Australia to ensure that they don't go 1-0 down. But if you ask me honestly, there is no chance of rain at Perth. 98 2. That is the odds that I'm giving for India at this point. And 98% India are winning this, 2% an Australia chance. But even if it's a draw, then it'll be a missed opportunity. But looking at it, the draw is totally out of the equation because there are 2 days left, 6 sessions to go. The pitch is already starting to keep low. The cracks are opening up. There is movement of the deck that you're seeing. And this is now, Perth is rapidly deteriorating at this stage. The second session itself, Wasim Akram had pointed out yesterday that yes, you are going to see a lot of deterioration from lunch onwards. And lo behold, it happened. So that is why from lunch until now, you saw certain wickets fall. Washington Sundar and Virat Kohli had a brilliant partnership. Virat Kohli and Nitish Reddy then upped the ante and ensured that they reached 535 in real quick time. And because of that now, you are seeing a spectacular achievement from the king. Many people are saying that the king is back, the emperor is back. They're trending a lot of stuff. And that's why, yes, happy days are here again at this point. Now, let's understand one thing. You've got another 25 minutes to go, and then the IPL mega auction is going to happen. He's just stolen the limelight entirely, Virat Kohli, at this stage. So, this is a big problem. And Australia's bowlers, clueless. They just did not have any idea how they had to contain the runs. They were mentally down after the poor exhibition of batting that they had on day 2. And because of that now, this is going to be an uphill task for Australia. I don't see Australia coming back in this stage at all. And everybody is like going after Shashwat in a big way. I mean, yeah, he had a bet. He now has to ensure. And guess who's here? Please. Before you do any bets in the future, the trend is going on. Hashtag ball Shashwat. Shashwat, do the due diligence. Everybody. It's just been ball Shashwat, ball Shashwat, ball Shashwat.
Yeah, it'll happen for sure.
It'll happen.
Yeah, it will.
Are you sure about it?
Yeah, I'm sure. I can assure our family members that it'll happen for sure.
Well,
just not today because we don't have too much time before the auction starts.
Not even tomorrow?
No, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow before we reach office. Could be.
Okay.
But it'll happen for sure.
It will happen for sure. So, yep. I mean, is everything done downstairs?
Yeah. We are all ready for the auction.
You're all ready for the auction.
Yeah.
Okay. But then auction is just now, for the time being, a temporary sideshow that is happening because now all the attention is on Virat Kohli. Because yet again, for people who are joining us, let me tell you the records that Virat Kohli has broken. 30th test match done, going past the legendary Sir Don Bradman. Then he's got his 81st international ton, 19 away from 100 international tons. Second century at the Perth Stadium. He had hit a century in 2018 there. And now you've gotten 7 tons in Australia. He's now level with the great Wally Hammond. 7 tons, he's now got it out of the 9 that he's hit against Australia. So that's why 7 plus 2 he's got it at home here. And that's why now Virat Kohli, the journey from 80 to 81, like 70 to 71, was a really tough journey. Now 80 to 81, it's finally happened after a gap of nearly, you may say 4-5 months if you have to look at it, because he had hit a century in Dominica, if I'm not mistaken. That was the last time I think, I think it was there that he had hit 100. So that's why fantastic. And this is the last time you may see Shashwat with hair.
No, today.
Last time today.
Yeah, auction also, na?
Tomorrow.
Post-match also, yeah, tomorrow, definitely.
Tomorrow you're going to have no hair then.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes.
Hopefully, if we get the turnaround time.
Now I asked you at that time.
It will happen. I'll try
so,
my best that it
so
happens
26th.
Maximum.
Give him a day of 1 or 2 days, 26th. So that's why I wish he had not kept that bet. But then yes, you win some, you lose some at this point in time. So that is the current situation here. Australia have a tricky 24-minute session to survive. Will they survive without losing wickets, or are we going to see 1 or 2 wickets fall by the end? So Jasprit Bumrah steaming in. It's going to be epic. India smelling victory at the Optus Stadium. 535 is the target. Will Australia survive without a wicket loss today, or will they lose 1 or 2? We'll be back for the post-match. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis, and don't forget to download the Sports Talk mobile app for all the information you need in English and Hindi. Bye-bye.